Hello, Cosmic Fam, and welcome back to Moonlight News. I'm Laurel, and today we're going to be tuning in to the Cancer full moon happening on January 3rd, the first full moon of the year. First off, I'd just like to wish everybody a safe and happy new year. I have been feeling a little bit under the weather, so I wanted to get this video out a little sooner than normal. I have my tea here, just in case on the actual day of the full moon, my voice is completely out. So this lunar cycle is going to be a powerful emotional initiation for the collective. So take a deep breath because this one goes deep. This full moon rises in Cancer during Capricorn season. And both Cancer and Capricorn are cardinal signs, which means this lunation isn't passive. It's about movement and initiation. Your emotions and intuition are the force of momentum right now. Our feelings are not taking a back seat. And what you're feeling is the energy that propels change and reveals your next steps. Cancer and Capricorn sit opposite each other in the zodiac. They ask us to balance these two polarities of our ambitions, responsibilities, and goals, that's Capricorn energy, with our emotional needs, safety, and inner nourishment, that's Cancer's energy. This full moon is asking, can you build a life that doesn't abandon your heart or yourself? And is the life you're building one you actually feel at home in? Cancer is ruled by the moon, and the moon is at home here. It's exalted, it's amplified, it's expressive. This brings heightened emotional sensitivity, memory recall, and intuitive awareness. Themes connected to your home and family life, your ancestry, and your inner child may rise to the surface. Cancer also rules the fourth house, and that is the energy of our roots, our emotional security, our mothers, and the places we retreat to when the world feels overwhelming. This is where we learn how to self-soothe. This is where we learn what safety feels like. Cancer energy is protective and nurturing, but when overwhelmed, it needs to withdraw. So if you feel the urge to cocoon or to be quieter or to pull back, that's not avoidance. That's instinctual wisdom. Now, lucky for us, we also have Jupiter in the sign of Cancer right now, and Jupiter expands whatever it touches. It blesses and magnifies and reveals pathways towards growth, faith, and purpose. In Cancer, Jupiter expands the emotional body, bringing growth and faith and opportunity through emotional healing and a sense of belonging. Collectively, there is a growing desire to feel like you belong. You don't want to perform right now. You want to be able to be in spaces where you feel like you don't have to be fake. You are drawn to places that feel unconditionally loving, accepting, and where you feel seen for who you truly are, not judged or rejected. There is a deep longing right now for spaces that feel like home, even if you've never been there before. This could be a person or a place or a community or a version of yourself you're finally allowing to exist. Wherever Cancer is in your chart, emotions are amplified, sentimentality is stronger, and the need for emotional reciprocity is louder. You may want reassurance, you may want emotional honesty, and at the same time, you may feel the urge to guard your heart where safety feels uncertain. This full moon is asking, where do I feel emotionally secure? And where does my heart truly belong? I want to share something personal here. So I'm a Cancer moon in the 12th house, which means my emotional world runs very deep, often into the unseen realms. And for a long time, I believed this made me weak. I watched myself fall apart emotionally or withdraw when things felt too intense, and I compared myself to others who seemed more together, more emotionally composed. And I always thought I wasn't as strong or something was wrong with me. But as I began to understand myself through the astrology and how I was actually made, I realized something pretty profound. My emotional depth wasn't a flaw. It was a gift. I feel things on a level many people aren't aware of yet. I sense emotional undercurrents before they're spoken. I pick up on what's unprocessed, what's unhealed, what's unacknowledged in a room. For a long time, this made me feel alone, sometimes even like I was the crazy one. And I identified myself with very negative ideas about sensitivity and emotionality. But now I understand this. To carry that kind of emotional depth requires immense strength. So if this full moon brings up emotional waves for you, If you feel things deeply and intensely or privately, please don't label yourself negatively. You are not broken, you are not weak, and you are not too much. Your soul is deep, rich, and resilient to be able to hold this kind of emotional weight. And with Jupiter in Cancer right now, there's opportunity for healing. Now moving on into Capricorn season. Because this full moon occurs during Capricorn season, it also illuminates things of career, achievement, habits, and long-term direction. Capricorn rules the 10th house of our public life and where we achieve mastery. So this lunation may reveal where you've overworked to earn worth, or where success has come at the cost of emotional fulfillment, or where tending to your inner world actually strengthened your outer success. You're not meant to choose between ambition and self-care. You're meant to integrate them. True mastery begins with a stable emotional foundation. The message of this Cancer full moon is simple. Protect what matters on the inside. Nurture what you are really feeling at a heart level, and build only what your nervous system can sustain. Let your emotional truth guide your next steps, not fear, not obligation, and not pressure. And most importantly, not any of the lies you've believed about yourself or have been taught to believe about yourself. As this first full moon of the year illuminates the sky, may it also illuminate where you feel safest and most alive. Don't stay in spaces where you feel unappreciated, unloved, or unseen. And if you need to speak up and say, hey, you are making me feel this way, under this lunation cycle, that's okay too. You deserve to feel celebrated for who you truly are, not ashamed for how others make you feel. It's time to let go of those old beliefs. And as always, I'm leaving you with some herbs and crystals to work with this full moon's energy. But until next time, stay gentle, stay intuitive, trust who you are becoming, and remember, the universe always has your back.